When I search for properties in Italy, I'm always amazed at the number of hidden opportunities I find. Homes nestled in villages where time seems to slow down. Landscapes that look like something out of a painting. And prices most people wouldn't believe possible. In today's video, I want to take you with me across different corners of Italy, where I've uncovered 5 real houses priced between 15,000 and 19,000 euros. These aren't just empty walls. They're places where you can wake up to mountain views, stroll to a cafe in the piazza, or drive just a short distance to the coast. On my channel, Expat Home Opportunities, I make it my mission to search every region of Europe for these rare finds. My goal is simple: to show you properties that could genuinely change your lifestyle. Whether you're dreaming of retirement abroad, a family getaway, or just a simpler way of living without the stress of high costs. So let's dive in together, explore the villages, learn what makes each place special, and see why these homes are more than just cheap. They're a doorway to a slower, more authentic life in Italy. Nestled in the Camino Valley, Gallinaro sits quietly at 558 meters above sea level, with around 1,255 residents as of late 2019. Spanning nearly 17.74 square kilometers, it's a tranquil hillside retreat where centuries-old stone buildings blend seamlessly into verdant surroundings. Life here unfolds in a slower rhythm. Ornate sanctuaries like San Gerardo and humble, winding streets speak of a close-knit community that values tradition and stillness. This isn't a vast villa, it's a portion of a 2-story building, about 80 square meters, embraced by its own 2,000 square meters of land. The ground floor offers one open, flexible space. Your choice whether to make it a studio, workshop, or cozy retreat. Steps up, via external staircase, lead to 2 quiet bedrooms and a bathroom, all bathed in sunlight through generous exposures. It's partially restored, rooted in nature, and perfect if you've ever dreamed of a minimalist rural escape or a peaceful pied-à-terre. To major towns, Gallinaro is roughly 40 kilometers east of Frosinone and about 110 kilometers from Rome, close enough for occasional city needs, but distant enough to maintain its undisturbed pace. Local amenities. Though small, Gallinaro offers basic services typical of Italian hill villages, cafes around the square, even local festivals tied to its historic sanctuary. For medical or air services, you'd head to larger nearby towns. Ideal for a retreat where the birds outnumber the cars, but the comforts you need aren't far. The price is 19,000 euros. That's 20,300 US dollars and 16,400 British pounds. Owning this rural hideaway, it's claiming a place where morning sunlight pours into your favorite room, where silence becomes your most valuable amenity. Castelletto d'Orba is a peaceful settlement nestled among the gentle hills of Alto Monferrato. The commune covers 13.98 square kilometers and sits approximately 200 meters above sea level, home to around 1,812 residents as of 2022. Within this landscape of vineyards and rolling woods, local delicacies, and shared heritage, the village lies within easy reach of Avada, Novi Ligure, and Alessandria, making regional essentials accessible while still feeling grounded in rural calm. Living here means vineyard views, handmade ravioli, and tradition, not just a home, but membership in a slower, richer pace of life. I'm exploring a 60 square meters ground floor apartment in a quiet, low-rise building. Just 3 stories, 6 units overall. It features 2 bedrooms and a bathroom with a window, plus a 30 square meter cellar beneath, ideal for storage, a home office, or that wine lover's dream of a private tasting room. Outside, the apartment enjoys its own garden. A perfect canvas for a patch of green, morning coffee, or evening repose. It's a place to begin anew, whether as a first home or a weekend retreat in the countryside. To nearby towns, easy day trips to Avada, Novi Ligure, and Alessandria mean shops, healthcare, or transport connections are never far. Air access. The nearest airports in Turin or Genoa are within reasonable driving distance, blending convenience with countryside seclusion. The price is 19,000 euros. That's 20,300 US dollars and 16,400 British pounds. This is a gateway to a rhythm defined by gentle mornings and scenic strolls through vineyards and the comforting silence of hills. Tufillo is an unassuming hilltop town, perched at about 555 meters above sea level, with a population of around 334 residents as of 2023. Covering approximately 21.44 square kilometers, it's a place where the air feels purer and every footstep echoes through centuries-old stone alleys. Nestled in the rolling hills of Chieti province, Tufillo doesn't imitate tourist postcards. It lets you live the story, with village life, simplicity, and proximity to nature as its true attractions. This modest 80 square meter stone home, dating back to the 19th century, sits quietly in Tufillo's historic heart. I step into a vaulted, fire-warmed kitchen with a chimney that holds the stories of family meals past. Beyond, there's a cozy room and a bathroom, both enjoying sweeping views of countryside and sea. Up the stairs are 2 bedrooms, one with a tiny half bath you could convert fully, and surrounding them, vistas stretch across the hills. A generous 25 square meter cellar opens to a small rear garden, a rare extension of space that invites creativity. Utilities are ready, the roof is in good shape. This house wants someone who sees potential, not perfection. To the Adriatic coast, roughly 30 minutes drive, easy enough for spontaneous beach afternoons. Airport access, within about 67 kilometers from Pescara Airport, manageable for occasional travel. Ski resorts. The snow slopes of Roccaraso are about 97 kilometers away, perfect for winter escapes. Local resources. While Tufillo has essential village amenities, more comprehensive services, like hospitals or larger markets, are found in nearby larger towns. The price is 16,000 euros. That converts to approximately 17,100 US dollars and 13,800 British pounds. It's a frame for experiences that slow down the frantic pace of modern life. I'm standing in Bisaccia, a quiet town perched at 860 meters above sea level, nestled in Italy's Campanian mountains, with around 3,534 residents. It's the kind of place where stone streets still remember ancient steps. Spanning roughly 101 square kilometers, this hillside gem anchors centuries of Samnite, Lombard, and medieval stories, crowned by its ducal castle and cathedral. Though not seaside, this elevated village isn't far from regional centers and carries a quiet cultural weight. Festivals, local cuisine, and a museum layered atop history define its everyday rhythm. I step inside this humble home in a newly developed area of Bisaccia. Its position strategic, just a stone's throw from the local hospital. The ground floor opens into a combined kitchen and dining area that leads directly into an 18 square meters garage with a terrace above. Practical and rare. Practical and rare. Upstairs, there's a bedroom and a bathroom, and above that, an attic accessible from a balcony, partially habitable and full of potential. The facade needs attention, and the interior awaits transformation. But every beam and floorboard hints at its promise. Utilities are ready, access is smooth, and this home is begging for someone with vision. Hospital access, uncommonly convenient, literally a 10-minute drive. Regional hubs. Larger towns like Avellino are just to the west, accessible for broader services and travel. Connectivity. For countryside living infused with practicality, this location blends calm with accessibility. No more city stress when you need healthcare or weekend errands. The price is 15,000 euros. That converts to 17,000 US dollars and 13,750 British pounds. It's less about square meters and more about claiming a corner of Campanian calm, where peace and practicality meet. Arpino is one of the most historic and culturally rich towns in the province of Frosinone, Lazio, with around 6,900 inhabitants. It's perched at 447 meters above sea level, surrounded by rolling hills and olive groves. The town is famous as the birthplace of Cicero and offers a mix of Roman ruins, medieval towers, and Renaissance palaces. The property for sale is part of a 2-story house. On the lower floor, there's a spacious cellar that could serve as storage or a workshop. Upstairs, the main living area includes a kitchen with a fireplace, a dining room, a hallway, a bedroom with a balcony overlooking the Chieti Mountains, and a bathroom with a bathtub. To make it even more appealing, the home comes with a remarkable 6,000 square meters of land, perfect for a vineyard, an olive grove, or simply enjoying the outdoors in complete privacy. Despite its ancient roots, Arpino is well connected. Rome's Ciampino Airport is about 1 hour and 20 minutes away, while the Frosinone Hospital is just 30 minutes by car, and the nearest beaches of the Tyrrhenian coast can be reached in just an hour, making it easy to balance a quiet countryside lifestyle with quick trips to the sea. Distances are practical. Rome is about 100 kilometers away, Naples around 130 kilometers. The price is 15,000 euros. That converts to 17,000 US dollars and 13,750 British pounds. This is your chance to create a personal retreat in one of Italy's most culturally fascinating towns. I hope you enjoyed discovering these 5 homes with me today. Each one shows that living in Italy doesn't have to remain a dream. It can actually be within reach for a fraction of what you might expect. If you'd like to know more about any of the properties I featured, you'll find all the links and contact details waiting for you right down in the description. And if you're curious about what other hidden gems I'll uncover next, make sure to hit subscribe to Expat Home Opportunities. That way, you'll be the first to see new listings and get closer to finding a home that could truly reshape your lifestyle. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next tour.